And this is your third and latest CD, your first in 5 years?
7.
7 years. Why now?
I mean, the timing seemed right. I'd met Chris Wall up in Pemberton. I hadn't really been thinking of one. And just meeting him was enough of an impetus to call the band back together and think about making a record, and which led me to believe it's really mostly about the company, these things. The reasons you do them is to just get together and make music with your friends. I guess that's why I do it.
I would think that your first inclination would be to want to do everything completely 100% by yourself, because you've been in the band format for so long. Did you find that that maybe could have restricted you by working with people again, or was it just not another option?
Well, I mean, I don't really think about restriction too much. The idea of doing everything yourself would denote that you have a vision that needs to be met, that you need to accomplish exactly what you're thinking in your head, and I don't really do that. I'm more like to be agile, nimble, prepared, so that I'm ready for anything.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, and then and you get together with people who have, who increase the number of variables again, and the number of options and choices, and you just have to be, if you're prepared, then you can make the right choices, which is all recording ever is. Just one choice gets you another choice. So I'm more interested in that. I'm more interested in being as shocked as anybody at the end of it.
So by saying that, I'll get the impression then that even though it says Gord Downie first, really the people who play with you on this album are probably almost as equally involved in the process of making music that you would be.
Well, definitely. I mean, Chris came out to Ontario for a month before the recording. I just wanted to teach him the songs. I'd send him the songs, but I wanted to show him the songs, teach him the songs, so he could teach the band. I really just didn't want to be too much of an influence on these guys, even as I taught them the songs. The songs didn't really change arrangement-wise from that session to what the band did, so the structure of the songs stayed the same, but obviously from a voice and an acoustic guitar, which I think where melody resides. Voice and piano are, quietly, humbly start, find the melody, and then, that becomes the basis and you expand from there. But yeah, everything from that moment on is the result of this coming together of the 7 of us, Chris included. Speaking
of Gord Downie, The Grand Bounce is the name of the album. Gord Downie and the Country of Miracles are playing this evening at the Vogue. As a matter of fact, courtesy of your manager, let us in on a little secret, and that was you've actually been in town for a while now.
Well, a couple of days.
A couple of days, okay. But the rehearsals have been going on here. This is the beginning of a tour that'll, I presumably, take you across Canada and maybe into the U.S. as well. How comfortable is it going from playing in a rehearsal space to coming onto the stage again when you haven't in a while, especially solo?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we played festivals this summer, sort of disparate in nature, folk, blues, jazz, rock.
You were up in Salmon Arm, I think, yeah.
And really didn't belong at any of them. Which I really enjoy, the idea of eliciting a real wide range of reaction from I hate this to I love this, which really is gold to us musicians who read those stories about Pete Seeger trying to chop Dylan's snake with an axe. A snake, of course, for your listeners being that thing that provides power.
Right.